Hello and welcome back to my channel once again. In today's video, I'll be dealing with the third part of documentation of a meeting. That is, I will deal with writing minutes, wherein I'll give you certain tips of writing the minutes. So let me take you to the roadmap of my presentation. So first, I'll deal with the concept. That is, I will talk about the meaning and purpose of minutes writing. Second, I'll give you certain tips wherein I'll discuss the do's and don'ts of minutes writing. Third, I will share with you the format of writing minutes. So let me take you to the first topic, that is the concept of minutes writing. So here I will start with the meaning of minutes. Minutes means that the notes that are taken down by the secretary who is assigned the task in order to keep a record of whatever discussion has taken place between the chairman and the members of the meeting. Therefore, minutes are considered to be a written document, and this written document is very important from the perspective of maintaining record. So let us understand the purpose of minutes writing. The purpose is to review the topics that has been discussed in the previous meeting. Second, to remind the participants of the duties that were allotted to them, as well as to remind of the deadlines wherein they shall have to complete their duties or the task that has been assigned to them. Second, it is to maintain evidence. Next is to keep a track of whatever as discussions or whatever activities that have taken place in the organization or in the institution. So having understood the purpose, let us now move on to the second topic, that is the tips of writing the minutes. So here I will say that certain aspects that we should follow while writing the minutes. The first is that whoever writes the minutes, it is always the secretary who writes the minutes, but at certain time, in the absence of the secretary, another person, another member could be given the responsibility of writing the minutes. So whoever is writing the minutes has to be a good listener, because only when the person is attentive in the meeting, then he will be able to maintain the notes or maintain the recordings of the meeting. Otherwise, he will be very biased while writing the minutes. So therefore, once he is a good listener, he can identify the key ideas that has been discussed in the meeting. He can take down notes so that these notes will help him to finalize the minutes of the meeting. Then he can use the bullet points while finalizing the minutes of the meeting. So this will improve the clarity of minutes. Then he can write, he should be writing it objectively, that is without including any personal opinion during the discussion. And then he should use the meeting agenda as the outline for the minutes, which will help him to become more organized, which will also help him to logically arrange his ideas. Because as we already discussed earlier, that agenda is always structured, is always arranged logically. And so therefore, while writing the minutes, when you're following the agenda, automatically our ideas are logically placed. Then we have to write logically and organize the ideas systematically. Now let us understand what are the aspects that needs to be avoided while writing the minutes. We should avoid writing everything that is being discussed, because most of the time when a particular topic is introduced, there could be certain points where the members could have a debate with the chairperson or with the person who is discussing about the topic. So therefore, it is necessary to avoid those debates, not to include those debates in minutes writing, because the minutes have to be concise and precise and to the point, and the detailed discussion should be avoided. So only the main aspects should be highlighted in the minutes. Next, we should avoid personal or judgmental comments, because that will again lead to biasness and prejudices, and this could actually have an effect on the organization. Then we should avoid switching tenses. Usually the minutes are written in the past tense, so we should follow the past tense format while writing the minutes, and rather than switching the tenses from the past to the present. Next, we should avoid writing points that we are not sure of. Sometimes it could happen that the secretary, might get distracted while taking down the notes. So if he's not very sure about a particular point, he should have a discussion with the chairperson, and on the basis of that, he should include the point, or he can modify the point as suggested by the chairperson. Again, we should avoid including debates and discussions in the meeting, and we should avoid sharing the minutes unless it is reviewed by the chairman. So these are the aspects that one should avoid while writing the minutes of a meeting. Now let us move on to the third topic, that is the format of writing the minutes, wherein I will suggest that we should have different sections, or we should divide the minutes in different sections in order to increase the readability of minutes writing. So let us understand what could be the different sections. The first could be the purpose, date and time of the meeting. Second, we should include the names of the members who have attended the meeting. Third, we should also include the names of the absent members. Fourth, we should find out if the members have approved the agenda. Then a recap of the previous meeting and approval of the previous minutes, which should also be noted down in the minutes. Next, the projects assigned during the meeting and the deadlines, that should be the heading or the section. Then the decisions made by employees and leader during the meeting. Then additions to the agenda if there is any. Then agenda to the next meeting, and adjournment, that is the end of the meeting. So having understood the format, let me now thank all of you for your patient listening. In case you have any doubt about minutes writing, you can always put it in the comment section. I will reply to it. Thank you once again.